She lost her client's dream home, and it was entirely her fault. I need to tell you something that I've never shared publicly before. A few years ago, I got a phone call from a person that wanted to hire me after she had just fired her agent because she lost her dream home. Her name was Maria. She's been saving for 4 years, single mom, 2 kids. She found the perfect home, 3 bedrooms, great school district, 10 minutes from her job. She was shaking when she called me and she said, Joanna, I know this home is the one, but I put in an offer, strong offer, and my agent did some pretty big mistakes in the due diligence amounts and all of that, and the agent came back and said that our offer and our funds and whatever we offered was not enough. Now, Maria didn't cry. It was more of those like silence moments that we had during our call when I was asking her questions that were really, really relevant to our conversation. And from that moment, I knew that it was my duty to share things that I have learned throughout my career so that you won't make the same mistake, and also other agents will make the same mistake for their clients. So what do you need to know as a home buyer, especially when you're in a multiple offer situation? There are 3 lessons, and Maria definitely learned them. Yes, you can hire an enthusiastic agent, someone that was referred to you, but that agent cannot be sloppy. That agent needs to represent you, not the other party, and that agent needs to understand the overall situation with the home, the neighborhood, the amount of due diligence and all of that they have to offer, and make sure that they communicate accordingly, especially when there's a deadline. Lesson number 2. Now, in North Carolina, we have due diligence, we have earnest money. These are your weapons here, besides the offer price. So, of course, you have closing costs and all of that. New construction is different than resale. But you need to know that when you offer a certain amount of due diligence, especially in a multiple offer situation, if you're not offering the right amount, you are most probably going to lose that home. And lesson number 3, you want to have a backup offer or a backup home in mind. Never just go for one home and then have the heartbreak that Maria had. Make sure that you look at other properties, that you spend enough time studying the market so that if you lose a home, again, especially if you need to be in a home within 30 days, you have something else back in the back of your mind. Otherwise, it's going to take you significantly longer to choose another property. Now, let's talk about how to win in this real estate market and what do you do? Because my clients, the ones that have called me that weren't happy with previous agents, they sat down with me and we had to build a strategy. We had to rebuild from scratch, right? So look at the financing, tighten up the financing, identifying 3 neighborhoods in Raleigh or Cary that fit the budget, and figuring out exactly what you can and you cannot do after you buy the house. Can you put all the money in the repairs? Make sure you know your school district, how big does the yard have to be? How much are we negotiating in closing costs? Washer, dryer, refrigerator. Do we need to have something more moving ready, or are you open to putting some money into the house? Again, I've talked about this. So I still have my client's photo on my phone from when we closed on her dream home, because we found an amazing home for her. And the right agent really does make a difference. So drop your biggest fear about buying in the comments. I really read all of them, and subscribe to find real stories like this one about the Raleigh market and how some people just lose homes because of a sloppy agent.